Tonight is a very special night for the World Affairs Council of Central Illinois, as we have the honor of recognizing one of our most dedicated founding members, Dr. Leroy Wehrle. Just over 35 years ago, Dr. Wehrle, or Roy, as most of us know him by, was among a group of community leaders who desired to further the public's knowledge and education on international relations and U.S. foreign policy, while avoiding taking political positions or advocacy. Born from this desire was the founding of the World Affairs Council of Central Illinois, which is a member of the World Affairs Councils of America. Roy's role with founding the group was instrumental. His career in life had been devoted to the fields of economics and public affairs, and it perfectly aligned with founding such a group. After earning his undergraduate degree at Washington University in St. Louis, where he was a member of the ROTC program, Roy served in the military as a second lieutenant. He then went on to earn his PhD in economics from Yale University. Roy then joined the U.S. Department of State. He directly interacted with Presidents Johnson and Kennedy on issues of the nation's concern. He met with congresspersons and officially represented our country's interests when meeting with foreign leaders and dignitaries. Roy served on President Kennedy's Council of Economic Advisors before he and his wife were sent to Laos, where he worked for the Agency for International Development. While in Vietnam, he served as an economic advisor to 3 U.S. ambassadors, while also serving as the assistant director of the aid mission. In the early 1970s, Roy came to Springfield to join the faculty of a brand new university, Sangamon State University, which of course is now the University of Illinois at Springfield, where he later retired as an emeritus professor of economics and public affairs. Roy utilized his university affiliation to help grow the council's activities and participation, which have also had a substantial positive impact on the university. As Roy and other founders have recounted, the early days of the council were fun times. The group had mailing get-togethers at various houses where they folded the upcoming program announcements and pasted on address labels. The pattern was set for monthly meetings with dinners followed by a speaker. Acceptance by the community came quickly as local and national speakers were invited. As programs evolved, most dinners have become culinary delights which align with the geographical topic of the evening. Here we are, more than 35 years later. The council has flourished these many years and has grown to become one of the largest and most active World Affairs Councils in the nation. We are forever grateful to Roy for his passion and desire to see the public educated and engaged in international affairs. It is self-evident that Roy's long-standing, steadfast support of the Council and its activities significantly contributed to bringing the world to Central Illinois. Springfield and the Sangamon region are very fortunate to have Roy as a citizen and to have him call Springfield his home. It is with deep appreciation the World Affairs Council of Central Illinois takes this opportunity to honor and to thank Dr. Leroy S. Wehrle for his lasting contributions to making our council such a huge success. Dr. Wehrle, I would like to invite you to come to the podium, please.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That was too much. Bruce, thank you very much for that. That was very kind. You know, this is a special occasion tonight, and you think, well, yeah, yes, Roy, it is. But not because I'm being honored, although don't think that I don't appreciate that. That's a great honor to be given this honor. But it's a great occasion because I can thank the original founders for what they did, and also the ones who followed after. People like Bob Lamphere, like Bill Blazer, and many others. Dick Grumman, particularly, I would mention, a well-known lawyer in town in those days. We all had lunch together, and so out of that lunch conversation, we were all interested in international affairs, and we decided what Bruce just described, of this organization. And I want to take this occasion to thank so much the original members, some still standing, like myself, and others like John McCune and Tom Stringer, and others who are in other places in the country now. But the original people had to put in $100. That's what it took to get us registered. And the thing that was so amazing and so gratifying to us was the way Springfield accepted this idea, this group. You know, Springfield, I have to say, factually was a fairly provincial town back in the 1960s or so. It was enlivened by getting the medical college and the UIS, and my word enlivened means it was shaken up quite a bit by them. And it was turned into a much more open place than it had been before. We hoped when we started it that would be accepted, but I can't tell you how gratifying it is to know that from the start it was accepted. And we had a student who became our first president, Mary Norton, and the community gathered. Some like to say they gathered just because we got good food, but there really was more to it than just that. And we did have a great chef, and we met at Maldener's, we met out at UIS and the various places. So I just want to say I thank you for this honoring that you've done tonight to me. That's a wonderful thing, and I appreciate that. But I really want the thanks to go out to the existing board under Bruce Strom and the people who came after that dedicated themselves to this vision and this idea. And we are and have been and have become a very, very active, and we've had great speakers, Nobel laureates all the way up and down to this, our Springfield. And I want to thank them sincerely and really for the work that they've done over the years, because that's why we're here tonight, because they've done such a good job. So I thank you, but I want to close with one advertisement, if that's allowed. Any of you, and there are probably many of you, who are interested in China, I'm going to give a lecture tomorrow night at Westminster Church at 6 o'clock, just for an hour and 15, on the situation in China today as the National Party Congress ended last Saturday, and what is China today and how is China doing. So if you're interested in that, it's Westminster Church at 6 tomorrow. But I really want to end with the thanks to Bruce and all the rest of you who have given me this very pleasant reward tonight. Thank you so much.
In recognition of Dr. Wehrle's leadership, in recognition of Dr. Wehrle's leadership and continued support of WACCI over the years, we offer him this global trophy, which carries the engraving labeled Visionary Leader.
Thank you. Thank you all very much.